Hello, and welcome back to Health Daily. If you are watching this video, chances are you or someone you love has noticed small changes in memory lately. Maybe you walk into a room and forget why you went there. Maybe names don't come as quickly as they used to. Maybe you sometimes struggle to remember where you put your phone, keys, or glasses. Now here is something very important I want you to hear right away. Memory changes are not always a normal part of aging. Yes, the brain changes as we grow older. But many cases of memory loss happen faster than they should, not because of age itself, but because of daily habits that quietly damage the brain over time. And the most surprising part is this. Most seniors who experience memory decline are not doing anything wrong on purpose. They are simply making common mistakes that no one warned them about. Doctors and brain researchers have discovered that certain everyday behaviors can shrink memory centers in the brain, reduce blood flow to brain cells, and increase inflammation that harms thinking and recall. Well, there is good news. Once you know these mistakes, you can slow them down, stop them, and in many cases even reverse some memory problems. In this video, I will walk you through 5 very common mistakes seniors make that speed up memory loss, backed by real scientific findings, explained in a simple and calm way. And as we go through each one, I will also share what you can do instead, starting today, without expensive supplements or complicated routines. So please stay with me until the end, because mistake number 5 is one that almost no one talks about. Yet brain doctors say it may be one of the most damaging of all. Before we begin, please note, at the end of this video, you are encouraged to leave a comment. Let us know if the message was clear and which point was most useful to you. Your feedback helps us improve the quality of our health education and better serve this community. Now let's begin. Mistake number 1, not using the brain enough. One of the biggest myths about aging is the idea that seniors should slow down mentally. Many people believe the brain needs rest, quiet, and less challenge as we age. But science shows the opposite is true. Your brain is like a muscle. When you stop using it, it weakens. Researchers at Harvard Medical School found that people who regularly challenge their brains have stronger memory connections and a lower risk of dementia. Brain scans show thicker areas in the memory and thinking regions of the brain when mental activity is consistent. Here's the problem. Many seniors retire, stop learning new things, stop reading deeply, stop problem solving, and repeat the same routines every single day. Watching television all day, scrolling endlessly, or doing only familiar tasks does not challenge the brain enough to maintain strong memory pathways. Over time, unused brain connections shrink. This is called synaptic pruning, and while it is natural to some degree, it happens much faster when the brain is not stimulated. What can you do instead? You do not need to do anything extreme. Simple actions work beautifully. Learn a new skill, even slowly. Read something that makes you think. Play word games, number puzzles, or strategy games. Or learn new songs or memorize short passages. Try something unfamiliar like a new recipe or hobby. A study published in the journal Neurology showed that seniors who engaged in mentally stimulating activities had a significantly slower rate of memory decline over several years. The key is not difficulty. The key is novelty and consistency. Now, let's talk about mistake number 2, poor sleep or irregular sleep. Many seniors underestimate how important sleep is for memory. Some say, "I'm older now, I don't need as much sleep." But science strongly disagrees. While sleeping, your brain performs essential memory maintenance. It clears waste proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease, especially beta amyloid. It also transfers short-term memories into long-term storage. Researchers from the National Institute on Aging discovered that poor sleep quality is associated with faster memory decline and greater brain shrinkage in areas responsible for learning. Here is something important. It is not just about how many hours you sleep. It is about sleep quality and regular timing. Going to bed at different times every night, sleeping with the television on, or waking up frequently prevents deep sleep stages that protect memory. What helps instead? Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. Keep the bedroom dark and quiet. Avoid screens at least 1 hour before bed. Limit caffeine after midday. Get sunlight exposure in the morning to reset your body clock. Studies show that seniors who improve sleep habits can see measurable improvements in attention, recall, and mental clarity within weeks. Sleep is not rest for the brain. Sleep is active brain repair. Let's move on to mistake number 3, eating a brain-damaging diet. Many people focus on heart health, but forget that the brain depends on the same blood vessels. What harms the heart often harms memory too. Diets high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, processed foods, and unhealthy oils cause inflammation and insulin resistance in the brain. Researchers from Rush University created the MIND diet, a combination of Mediterranean and DASH diets. They found that seniors who followed it had up to a 53% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. Even moderate adherence reduced memory decline significantly. Why does food matter so much? Your brain needs steady blood sugar, healthy fats for brain cells, antioxidants to fight oxidative stress, B vitamins for nerve signaling. A diet heavy in sugary drinks, white bread, pastries, and fried foods damages all of these systems. Here is a list of food good for your brain. Leafy greens like spinach and kale. Berries, especially blueberries. Fatty fish like sardines and salmon. Nuts and seeds. Olive oil. Beans and whole grains. One study showed that seniors who ate blueberries regularly improved memory recall and processing speed within 12 weeks. Food is not just fuel. Food is information for your brain. Next is mistake number 4, social isolation and loneliness. This mistake is extremely common and deeply underestimated. As people age, social circles often shrink. Friends move away. Loved ones pass on. Mobility decreases. Many seniors spend long periods alone, sometimes days without meaningful conversation. The brain is a social organ. It thrives on interaction. A major study published in The Lancet found that social isolation increases the risk of dementia by more than 50%. Why does this happen? Social interaction activates multiple brain regions at once. It improves emotional regulation. It reduces stress hormones that damage memory. It also encourages language and recall skills. Loneliness, on the other hand, increases cortisol, which harms the hippocampus, a key memory center. You do not need a large social life. Small actions make a difference. Try regular phone calls with family, talking to neighbors, joining community groups, attending religious or volunteer activities, even daily conversations with familiar people. Researchers found that seniors with even modest social engagement maintain better memory and thinking skills over time. Connection is not optional for brain health. It is protective medicine. Finally, mistake number 5, ignoring hearing, vision, and stress. This final mistake is one of the most overlooked, yet most powerful. When hearing or vision declines, the brain works harder just to understand the world. This extra effort steals resources from memory and thinking. Johns Hopkins researchers found that untreated hearing loss increases dementia risk significantly. The brain areas responsible for memory shrink faster when sensory input is reduced. The same applies to vision problems. Now let's talk about stress. Chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol. Over time, cortisol damages neurons and weakens memory formation. Many seniors live with silent stress from finances, health worries, or loneliness without realizing the impact. Now, what can really help? 1. Try regular hearing and vision checks. 2. Using hearing aids or glasses when needed. 3. Gentle physical activity like walking. 4. Breathing exercises. 5. Prayer, meditation, or calm reflection. 6. Reducing unnecessary worries where possible. One long-term study showed that seniors who managed stress effectively had stronger memory retention and slower cognitive decline. Protecting your senses and calming your mind protects your memory. Memory loss is not your fault, and it is not an inevitable sentence of aging. In many cases, it is the result of small daily habits that slowly add up over time. The good news is that small changes also add up. By avoiding these 5 common mistakes and choosing better habits, you give your brain what it needs to stay strong, alert, and resilient. Now let's hear from you too. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these mistakes have you been making? And which one are you changing today? We'd love to hear your experience. Thank you for watching. Share it with someone who needs better health. And if you're over 60 and serious about aging well, staying independent, and protecting your health, subscribe to our channel. We've got more videos coming on how to protect your body, your brain, and your quality of life. Naturally. Don't go yet. Check out our videos on your screen and rebuild and maintain a better health before it is too late. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay young at heart.